guys, this is Christine from Body Mantra and Bar Salt Spa on 117 Terry Road in Smithtown, New York. I have my dear friend Mercedes with me today, and we're still trying to learn how to adjust this camera and get things right, but we're staying in a rhythm. So this is our day 3 of our holiday challenge, and we thank you all for joining with us. And what we teach you here at Body Mantra Method is how to stay in your rhythm and how to be the most successful, productive being you could possibly be. Holiday season can be difficult for a lot of people, and there's so many challenges out there. How to be, have great abs, great thighs, great butt, which is all great. We all wish we had that. But what about the interior design? So we're here to help you through the holidays in more of a life coach and using our science to help you become the best you can be. And what we teach as scientists here, we teach fitness and we help all different populations. And Mercedes has a big story of herself to teach, and so yesterday we started with rituals, and what we do here is to teach you how to pick up rituals in the day to be a successful adult. So people don't learn to just become successful adults, they practice constantly. And we teach you through rhythm and breath how to get there. So today we're going to teach you a little bit more about a different task, and that again goes with the rhythm. And people that are successful people are people that take risks in life. They go for it, they take risks. Pure example, you'll meet Kelsey in a minute, is I didn't feel well this morning, I had a terrible headache, and she's an unbelievable yoga teacher, teaches all over, but she's never really taught this class. And I called her up, and she is a successful young adult. She said, I got your back. I'll be there. And she packed the house out, and I thank you so much, Kelsey. You'll meet her in a minute. So that's what I mean by taking the risk. So I want you guys, for the task for today, take a risk of something you wouldn't do. Just go for it. See it and go for it. And then pick a task on how to be your best self for the day. And then we get up, we be our best self for the day. We kick ass, and then we get extreme self-care to ourselves, and then we repeat. So I want to dedicate this video today to our dear friend Betty, who's in the hospital right now fighting for her life. And she is the most amazing inspiration to us. And they told her when she was 16 that she had 4 months to live. She's 31 now, and she still has kept her rhythm and flow going of being her best fabulous self during the day with a chronic illness, and she lets nobody obstruct her flow. So Betty, Mercedes and I, we love you. We'll see you next week. This video is for you. And for everybody else out there, we're going to teach you how to keep your rhythm. So Mercedes, we built this little thing. We've been doing workshops all week. It's called Be Your Fabulous Self. And inside of it has little things we could do for tasks. One is an aromatherapy smell. So a task you could do in the days of rituals when you wake up. I had a headache this morning. I like to smell peppermint. It gives me a jump start just to get going for the day if I'm feeling a little sluggish. So this was my ritual today. Smell your peppermint, make a call to a friend because I couldn't teach class, and I called Kelsey, and guess what? She had my back. And then keep your rhythm, and here we are now at the studio working. So aromatherapy is very good for this. And in our little bag here, we're bringing back the pet rock, but it's a pet crystal, my kids. And it helps you, this is rose quartz in the bag, this is amethyst. It helps us get connected with ourselves. So we hold this when we feel like we're gonna doubt ourselves, and we make affirmations for ourselves. And we go forward with momentum and risk-taking. Mercedes has a great story. I met her. Her son was my patient in the hospital years ago. He's amazing. He's playing on the aerial ropes outside. He was born with a disease, and she'll tell you in a second. And she is my biggest inspiration, her along with my Betty in the hospital, that has kept rhythm in her life. And her son is 7 and gorgeous now. And tell us just a minute of what happened in your experience and how you kept your rhythm and extreme self-care.
Extreme self-care, that's a very powerful way to look at things. I met Christine in the worst time in my life. My son was only 6 weeks when he started chemotherapy. He went through a bone marrow transplant. He had a genetic disease of the blood called HLH. It's a very rare disease. So bone marrow transplant and 17 surgeries in total. We spent about 10 months in the hospital with no break. And when I met Christine, she'll kick me out of the ICU and gave me a task to walk, do a lap around the ICU, and do at least 5 laps today, 10 laps tomorrow. And just keeping that rhythm of, I can't leave the hospital, I can't leave my child, but I could take a task today to make it better than yesterday. And that's how we've been step by step moving forward. Now my son is cured, he's healthy, and it's been 3 years of nightmares, but this last 3 years have been the healthiest and happiest days of my life.
And she's actually really looking forward to this holiday season. So we think we have such issues, and you meet someone else that maybe we serve them and we feel great. So she has always kept her rhythm going, and she's turned her life in, and you can see by this beautiful being that she's always taking extreme self-care. And now she's dedicated her life to helping out domestic violence. And what do you do after a day of counseling women that are going through hardships to take extreme self-care, knowing that you've had years of taking care of your child, and now you're giving your life to taking care of other women in this situation? What do you do, Mercedes? I mean, it's obvious you're so beautiful. What do you do now when you come home from work to take care of your needs after helping everybody else?
Well, I do hear very strong, hectic stories. They come to me with a life-changing decision, and I do a lot of crisis intervention with them as a domestic violence counselor and advocate. I go home and I try to disconnect a little bit from their stories as much as they make a big impact in my life. But I do go home every night and I try to break down what have been my experience during the day, what have I learned, and it's just getting it out of my head and putting it in something that I can see. I can write my thoughts and make it into palpable journey that I have learned something today, and make a purpose so that it can continue to motivate me to keep going and continue helping others.
Exactly. So again, it's a rhythm. It's a task. It's not, we don't want to go to bed with this abstractness in our lives, because then you go to bed and you have illusions in your life, and you have to start over again tomorrow, and it's not a way to repeat something. So a perfect rhythm is to do a tangible task. Hold something that makes you feel safe. Smell something that makes you feel better. Go home, she has a hard day of counseling, and write it out. Close that chapter for a day. Take a bath. Extreme self-care. Go to sleep and start your rhythm over again.
Stimulating any of our senses, our physical senses. We
Right.
always make that connection with what we can touch and feel the change than just having it in our head. We know we have to do certain things, but just making it into an intention. Every day we're going to do this. I'm going to walk around the block.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to write things down. I'm going to smell my aromatherapy or do something else, whatever works for you.
Right? Thank you, my honey. So we're here to teach you rhythm. And let me bring my Kelsey in that saved my life today. Come on, Kelsey. So again, rhythms, tangible tasks, rhythms and breath. Here's my Kelsey, who's going to run my Body Wants Your Kids program. She jumped in for me today. She took a risk. So we're going to recap this on Instagram and on Facebook of the tasks of the day. Task of the day is to be a successful adult. Not only the most important thing is to start a rhythm in your day, to breathe and to move freely so your central nervous system can start moving, you can think properly and get going, so you're setting a space for yourself. But also what Kelsey did today, take a risk. Most successful people in life take risks. Smart risks, not crazy risks, smart risks. Like she jumped into my class and I said, I got your back. I got nothing but unbelievable texts all day thanking me how amazing she was. She got up, she didn't even think about it. She said, I got your back, and she's there. So take a risk. Do the best you can for today to be the best person you can for today. Whatever that means for you, taking an Epsom salt bath, eating properly, watching your nutrition, being with positive people, making sure you exercise and move and breathe. So we're going to start with the rhythmic. We're going to recap the past 2 days. So the past 2 days, and Betty, this is for you, my gorgeous girl in the hospital. People that don't move as soon as they get up. We're going to recap the past 2 days. So we started inhale in what we call bounded angle pose. As you wake up in the morning, you inhale, you breathe in, your chest comes up. As you exhale, you pull your abdominals and you breathe. You listen to your breath, not the minutiae of negativity that can happen to us when we wake up. And exhale, you breathe. Again, you move your spine, you inhale, body, mind, your physical reputation and motion. Exhale, you breathe. Good. And again, inhale, listen to your breath as you rise, let your spine create space. And exhale and breathe. Good. We're going to recap yesterday as well. We're going to slowly come onto the back of our mats, whatever you need. You're slowly, our little prayer, you're going to bend your knees and softly you're going to roll up, and then we're going to go right into the Holiday Challenge 3 today. Yesterday is our little prayer intention. You roll down, slowly you go. Nice and easy, you walk with every breath you take. You're conscious of your actions and reactions. You're not only only working your body and supporting your resistance, you're working your whole body, but you're lengthening and you're breathing and you're giving yourself positive flow and rhythm and to get moving in the day. We're going to do that one more time. We're going to recap yesterday. Exhale. By the end of the 31 days, you're going to have a full hour, hour and a half workout. Slowly, you're going to go down. You're working your whole body. Breathing. Inhale, you're up. Exhale, you're down. You lift up. We're going to add on today's rhythm and repetition to lean you out, tone you up, and get your body moving. Your arms come up, you ascend up. Your hands are on your hips. You're going to point your right toe, bend your left knee. You're going to lift up and pulse for 10, 9, breathe, 8 and 7, breathe, 6 and 5, 4 and 3, 2. Then you're carefully going to take your knee up, watching your back. You're going to take your leg behind you, point your toes, lift your chest up. You're going to pulse 1 and 2, breathe 3, breathe 4, breathe 5 and 6, breathe 7, 8, 9. You're going to take your right toe back, just about a foot behind your left. You're going to bring your arms over your head. You're going to squat. You're going to lunge for 10 and up, 9 down and up, 8 down and up, 7 creating repetition and motion and rhythm, 6 and up, 5 and up, 4 and up, 3 and up, 2 and up. Big counts. 1, you're going to pulse 1 and 2, lengthen your spine so you're lying straight, 7 and 8, 9, and you stand tall, you ground your feet, you ascend to the top and everything in your life. Let's do the other side, repetition and motion. You're going to lift up, you're going to pulse 1 and 2, breathe 3 and 4, 5 and 6, breathe 7, breathe 8, breathe 9 and 10. You're going to take your knee up to support your back, lengthen your lines. You're going to lift your chest up. You're going to pulse 1 and 2, breathe 3, standing tall, 4, breathe 5, 6, breathe 7, 8, 9. You're going to take the foot down. You're going to pulse down and up 1, down and up 2, working your thighs, keeping your core tight, down and up 4, down and up 5. You got 5 more and you're up, 4 more and you're up, 3 more and you're up, 2 more and you're up. Now your arms come up, you're holding your body weight up. You know who you are every moment of your day. You don't let anyone break your rhythm or flow, not even sorrow, grief, or a chronic illness. You do a task during the day to keep you moving. You step up. So that is your body mantra, physical workout for the day. So we're going to add on every day until you get the best workout ever. We're working your glutes, we're working your thighs, your abdominals, your core, your aerobic capacity, but more importantly, we're working your spirit, because through your spirit and your subtle energy, you're going to thrive to the top. We wish all of you the best holiday season ever. Please, gratitude to share with your friends. Let's get through this holiday together as a team. Thank you, Kelsey, for taking a risk today, because it was an A++. Everybody, accountability, taking risks, being the best you can for the day, extreme self-care. Much love to my Betty and Angel in the hospital, and we'll see you tomorrow. Please check in with us as Body Mantra and Bar. And if you need me, text me at 631-838-3332. Have a blessed day. We'll see you tomorrow.